like to tell you guys something very, very personal. Alright, here we go. So, I'm in the studio with Al and Bilal, and Al is this guy who I had been hanging out with for like a year. We had become really, really close friends. We were hanging out every night, 4 or 5 hours, 5, 6 nights a week, and we had become really, really close. And so he was there throughout this time when I was trying to move from one love to another love. I was trying to figure out who my new love should be. And Al's like, what about me? So I'm like, okay, that's possible. Like, this is a really good guy, you know. I really love and appreciate him. He's really beautiful, dark-skinned, and big, bright white teeth. I just, you know, so I said maybe, you know, the two of us, we could kick it. So I tried him out a little bit. But there was also Marlon. And Marlon is this big, strapping Jamaican that I had been like head over heels for like 8 years. And I had just given Marlon this ultimatum and was like, you gotta come here Thursday. Because he would like come and not come and not come, say he was coming and not come around. Come Thursday or it's over, right? And I meant it, and he knew I meant it, and he didn't come, and I was heartbroken. So I turned to Al, and you know, Al, like I said, we had been friends. We knew all about Marlon and everything. And, you know, he comforts me, and I started thinking, like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do to get rid of this feeling? I need to do something really dramatic. And so I call Al, and I'm like, Al, call Bilal, come over. So Bilal is Al's best friend. And so he had tried to hook me up with him a long, long time ago. And I was still trying to find somebody, you know, to be my new love. But Bilal wasn't right because he was like too aggressive. Like, we came, hung out and everything, and Bilal like threw me up against the wall. And I'm like, what are you doing? And I'm like, help, help. This man is like accosting me, like, you know, much too aggressive. I was like much like more sensitive about who comes near me, who comes in my space. That was too much for me. But I had grown to know Bilal, I had grown to care for him, and we had this friendship. And my friendship with Al, through that friendship, I knew that sometimes they did special things for their special girls. You know, somebody came really close to, they say, I want to give her something special. And so I knew that sometimes the two of them would have threesomes. So I figured they might as well give me my first. So I told Bilal to come over with Al. And so they're there, and I'm sitting in there, and I'm on my sofa in the studio, and, you know, and the two of them lock eyes, and I'm like, oh my God, what the heck was I thinking? What am I doing? And I'm like freaking out, and I know something's about to go down, and I'm like, I changed my mind, I changed my mind, I changed my mind, I changed my mind. And so Al comes, and he just like starts kissing me, and he holds my arms, and Bilal starts to take off my pants, and I'm like, oh my God, what am I doing? What am I doing? And so I'm out of control. I don't have any choice about what I'm going to do. I'm going to do what they, I mean, you know, I was there, it was happening. So I actually then experienced like this really incredibly beautiful moment in my life. Like, I always expected to be like, who's going to be the best? Who's going to be the best? But it was not about them at all. It was all about me. And they were like, oh man, look at her. She's so wonderful. She's so beautiful. I love her, man. She is awesome. She is incredible. And, you know, Al might be here, and Bilal's up here, and I was real shy. So they're like, I never look you in the face. I'm always like hiding, and like Bilal holds my face, and he's like, you're beautiful, you're beautiful. And it felt so incredible. It felt so great. And so I feel like everybody should have this experience, and it should be beautiful. And I want to encourage all of you guys to, you know, I have some friends, and they're like, oh, I've never got to do it, I'll never get to do that. And my girlfriend's like, my husband would never, or my man would never. And I'm like, you know, this is something that's never been done. Like, why would you want to be the one to give her that first wonderful, awesome, incredible experience? It was something that was like a very fabulous first for me.